Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB 16 the show. So we set our Battle Royale lineup. We have D. Gordon, Adubel Herrera, Bryce Harper, Hanley Ramirez, Freddie Freeman, Trevor Story, Carlton Fisk, and Trace Thompson. That will be our lineup for these games. You can check the draft out. It's going to be in the description to see who we drafted and if we made any mistakes during our draft. And right here you can see the rest of our lineup. But let's get into these games. Let's see if we can do better than we did the last time. So our first opponent, they got Cano, Donaldson, Rizzo, Castro, which is not that bad, and Chris Davis. So Donaldson and Rizzo, that is a pretty good combo, but he has a losing record, so that might be a good sign for us. In the bottom of the first, we have runners on first and second. Freeze was up to bat, and we're going to pop it up into the outfield. And now going on to the top of the second inning, they have a runner on second, a hard hit ball into the outfield. We're going to bobble that up. He's running home, throw at the plate. I don't know what happened here. He might have got scared. He definitely would have been safe, and he decides to retreat back. So with runners on the corners, he's getting aggressive, trying to steal second. We're going to throw him out. That's a big play right there. And then still with that runner on third base, he's trying to bunt. He's going for that suicide squeeze. We throw a high fastball. We missed the tag, but evidently we do get him. So that was another big play in the inning. And then we strike him out. So a very poor start. He had a good chance to, take the lead right there. He got too aggressive, and it kind of paid. But now in extra innings, basically in the fourth inning, we got a huge hit into the gap. The shift was on, and that was Freddie Freeman coming up with a huge triple in the bottom of the fourth. Now we have runners on the corners. We need a big hit, and that ball is hit high into the gap, but that ball will get caught. So we had runners on the corners. We had a big chance, and they end up getting the big out. So now Gordon, he gets hit in the bottom of the fifth inning. A pass ball. We're going to advance to second base. This is our time to get things going. Adubel Herrera, he's going to rip one to the second baseman. Easy out right there, but now we have that runner at third base for no other than Bryce Harper, our #1 pick, and he's going to bang one into the gap, and that is going to be the game. So a big hit from Bryce Harper. That ends up being a ground rule double, but doesn't matter. Freddie Freeman was the player of the game, going 1 for 2. He had the nice triple. Nothing came out of it. So let's go on to game number 2. He has Jackie Robinson, Evan Longoria, Matt Holliday, some good players. He has a winning record, 40-28. In the top of the first, already with a runner on second, he's going to rip one into the outfield, and that is going to score a run. So we're already giving up a run in the first inning. Not a good sign. We have Brandon Morrow on the mound, who I was so excited to get. And then the next batter, he's going to hit one deep into the outfield. We're not able to get that, and runners are advancing. That runner from third is going around to score a play at the plate. Oh, he's going to get frozen, and this is a big mistake from us. We end up throwing it to second. We fake ourselves out. He doesn't end up scoring off of that play, but it's still a big play because we should have got him out. We got him in the pickle, and we messed that up. So now bases loaded. They are bunting with 2 outs, and we're not able to make a play on that. That is a savage play right there with bases loaded, bunting. I hate people that do that, but my second baseman was pretty deep. Now we're going on to the bottom of the third. We have a runner on first, and we're going to get a big hit right here. That is going to advance that runner. He's going all the way around to third, and we're going to send him home, trying to get ourselves a run and a big triple, and we get that. So that is a big hit. Now we have a runner on third with a chance to tie this game up. Adubel Herrera is going to hit the grounder to the second baseman, and that is going to be the game. So we end up losing in our second game. John Gray was the player of the game for him in 1 inning. So now game number 3, they got Mookie Betts, Carl Crawford, Jung-Ho Kang, Brandon Belt, Howie Kendrick, and Hanley Ramirez. Not really a great team, but he has played a lot of games, so definitely some experience. Brandon Morrow on the mound again, and this is a big play. Ball hit up the middle. We're not able to field it cleanly, and now he's going to have runners on first and second. That's a big error right there. Next batter up, he's going to rip one into left field. That's going into the gap all the way to the warning track, and he is going to score 2 runs along with getting a big triple. So it's 2-0 in this game. I like to play all my games at Griffith Stadium because I don't like giving up home runs. But if those balls are hit into the corners, they are so deadly. And right here, another big hit into deep center field. We're not able to come up with it, and he's going to score another run, making it 3-0. So we're having a very poor inning. We're going to get a big strikeout right here, throwing it to first base. He's going to decide to run home with it, and we're going to get the tag. It looked real ugly, but we do come away with a tag. Now in the bottom of the first, we have runners on the corners. We get a nice hit. We needed that one right there. That's going to go up the middle. We got runners on the corners once again, but we're going to make it a 3-1 game, which is exactly what we needed. Now Trevor Story up to bat, and he is going to hit it into foul territory. We really needed to put the ball in play, and we did not execute with that one. So on to the bottom of the third inning, Bryce Harper's up to bat. He's going to hit one. It goes right past the shortstop. That's a big hit. We need to get a good start to this inning. Encarnacion is going to deliver with a huge hit. That ball's going into right center field. It's going to bounce and go over that little wall, making it a ground rule double. Kind of hurts us. But next, Trevor Story, and oh my, Trevor Story delivers with the walk-off home run. That was actually out of the ballpark, but Trevor Story with a huge home run, and we get a nice comeback victory, scoring 3 in the bottom of the third. So we win our second game, giving us Mitch Moreland. And for 6 wins, we get Cody Spangenberg. So our next opponent, they got Pedroia, Hayward, Longoria, Edmonds, Gonzalez, Andrus, and Fred McGriff. So a couple, flashback players, a couple legends, but he does have a losing record. Whenever I see that, for some reason, I get excited. I feel like I should be winning these games. But in 3 innings, anything can happen. We had bases loaded right there. It didn't come through. In the bottom of the inning, Fisk comes up big, gets a big hit off the wall. That is going to be a double. Looking at the stadium, 272, that's kind of short, but the wall makes up for it. Not a lot of home runs are hit over there. Now we have bases loaded after that walk for Adubel Herrera, and he is going to get a big hit. That ball is into the gap, going to the warning track. Herrera is turning on them Jets. Rounding around second, we're going to send him all the way home. And he kind of had a delay right there, and we're going to reach safely. A poor throw home. That is an inside the park grand slam. So a big hit right there. That was all the action for this game. Herrera with the inside the park grand slam. So on to the next game. They got Cervelli, Albert Pujols, Murphy, Machado, Story, Puig, Reggie Stocker. I always end up seeing him, but we're playing another person with a losing record. With runners on first and second, a big swing and a miss. He ends up stealing. I don't know why. We're going to throw him out at third. That other runner advances to second. So with that, the same batter, he's going to hit it to our third baseman. We're going to field it cleanly, get that out at first. So we avoid any damage right there. Now into the bottom of the second inning. Freeman up to bat, and he's going to come up big with a big hit into the gap. That goes into the warning track, and we're going to send that runner all the way around to score. Freeman's going to go to third for another triple. He had one earlier in this episode. So with that runner now at third, no outs. Trevor Story is going to come up with a sac fly into left field. Freeman is getting ready to tag up. He's not even going to throw the ball. So we get the easy run right here, and that is going to make it 2-0 for this game. Later in the inning, we have bases loaded for D. Gordon, and he's going to pop one up into left center field and deep left center field to the warning track, but the center fielder is there. He's going to catch it. We're kind of messing this play up right here. We're trying to tag up, but all our runners were all over the place. We still managed to score a run, and that's going to make it 3-0. So now with runners on first and second, Adubel Herrera up once again, and he is going to hit one deep into right field, and that is going to go to the warning track off that little wall, and this is the moment he just gave up. So Herrera, he's going to go all the way around, score another inside the park home run for him, and that is going to make it 6-0. So in the top of the inning, he has runners on second and third. The hard hit to the shortstop, Story. We're going to make the play and win this game 6-0. So Herrera once again with an inside the park home run. He's the player of the game. Our next opponent has Chu Escobar, Camp Holiday, Killebrew. I'm always trying to figure out if I'm going up against a normal version of a player card or a flashback card, because that makes a difference. But with 2 outs, he is bunting once again. He had bases loaded, and we learned our lesson this time. We throw it to second base on that suicide squeeze. We get that big out. This game goes into extra innings. Bottom of the 4th inning, Herrera comes up with a big hit, And that is going to give us runners on first and second for Bryce Harper. And Bryce Harper with no outs. He's going to deliver. That ball's going to go up the middle. And that run is going to come around to score, which was D. Gordon, our fastest player. Too easy right there. So Jason Vargas actually was our player of the game. He pitched 3 innings for us and shut it out. So on to the next opponent. They have Reyes, Votto, Seager, Kemp, Trace Thompson, Ethier. So some good players, but this is our first game that we are playing away. We got lucky for whatever games we had before. They were all at home, and this is the reason why I always play at Griffith Stadium. Our first away game, we give up a home run. This is the first home run we gave up this whole run so far. So we go down 1-0. Encarnacion in the top of the second inning. He's going to hit a deep ball into center field, and damn, that goes right off his glove. We get super lucky right there with that air. That is going to be a triple, and that is game changer. So now Trevor Story's up to bat, and he's going to hit it right to the second baseman. We're going home, play at the plate, we're safe. So that's another big play. He decided to go home, not get the out. Fisk, the next batter up, and that ball is gone. A huge hit from Fisk with the huge home run. And that is going to put us up 3-1. So on to the bottom of the second inning. They have a runner on third base. We get a little nice pop-up right there. Pitcher makes the run for it. Now, Hanley Ramirez up to bat. And he is going to go deep. So that is our second home run of the game. And we're going to go up 5-1. That will be the game. And Hanley Ramirez is the player of the game with a home run. And also Fisk had a home run. So, I mean, we played away and we also got 2 home runs. Might be a difference. But look at this reward. If we get 12 wins, we get Joey Votto. What a sick card that is. A diamond version Votto. Our next opponent has Sizemore, Pujols, Stocker once again. So some good players. And 11-11 team. So on to the top of the second inning. Once again, we're playing away. And Trevor Story delivers with the home run. So another home run for Trevor Story in this run of ours. And that's going to make it 2-0. Now, he's going to hit a big shot right there. That ball's to the warning track. We're trying to rob it. We're not going to get that. And that's going to make it a 2-1 game. So a little worrisome right here. In the top of the third inning, Freeman's going to come up big. We had a runner on third base. He's going to get that knock in. And that's going to make it a 3-1 game. That's going to be the final score. So another big win for us. Trevor Story once again with the home run. He was the player of the game. So we're trying to go for that Joey Votto. Our next opponent, they got Mookie Betts, Santana, Reggie Stocker once again, Steve Finley, and a lot of wins right here. A lot of games played. I'm pretty sure most of these are conquest mode. But Trevor Story, so Trevor Story, man, he has been delivering lately. Another home run for him. That's his third in this run. And we're going up 1-0. Trace Thompson in the second inning. Splash! He's going to go deep with that one. And just showing love to that splash brother, Klay Thompson. He's going to come up with a home run. That's going to make it 2-0. Now he has runners on the corners. Looks like Reggie Stocker's up to bat. And this is a deadly ball into the corner. One run is going to come in to score. And now he's going to have runners on second and third with an attempt to tie this game up. So we need a big out. We brought in Dykeman for probably the first time. And he comes up huge with the high strikeout. The fastball. Trace Thompson, player of the game with his home run. Story also had a big home run. But now we're going on to the next player. He has Jackie Robinson, Freddie Freeman, Lind, Wallace, Kemp. Some good players right there. A lot of wins. Looks like a solid player. So Jackie Robinson, the first batter up. Dylan G pitching also. This is his first time he came up to pitch. And we're playing at the Polo Grounds. The first time playing here. But Jackie Robinson comes up with a big hit. That is going to be a double to start off the bottom of the inning. We got one out, then intentionally walked to give them runners on the corners. And that comes up huge because we get the grounder and get the double play. So in the top of the second inning, Encarnacion with the shot into left field. And that is going to be a huge home run, giving us the 1-0 lead. And then in the bottom of the second inning, a big play right here. I think he was stealing, and we get the double up off of that. So that was another huge moment. Now in the bottom of the third, runners on first and second. We're going to get the grounder. That's going to give us 2 outs in the inning. We need a big out right here, and that ball is going to get crushed into left field, but we are going to catch it. This was probably the best person I played, even though I beat him. He had a lot of good hits. He had a lot of good attempts, but Encarnacion, we only got 1 hit. It was a home run. We got lucky. So I end up getting matched up with him again in the next game, and he's just going to quit. I feel like because I beat him last game, he just wanted to start a new Battle Royale. That makes the most sense. So we're at 10 wins right now, 2 away from that Diamond Joey Votto. Opponent has Lofton, Bogarts, and Reggie Stocker once again, but another average record. And we are playing at home where we only lost 1 game. But look at this fuckery. This is unbelievable right here. This guy is using a freeze glitch. He's abusing the servers. And we got so screwed right here. That is going to give us the loss. And we are going to be eliminated from this passage. So we were 2 wins away from Diamond Joey Votto. And because we come up against whatever you call him, a glitcher of, whatever, we end up losing, which really sucks because we won 9 in a row. We were on a very good run right there. We had so much good momentum. And I'm almost confident the way we were playing, we were going to get that Joey Votto. So we miss out on a great card right there. This was our pack, but I was so pissed about that because 10 wins was the most we had. And like I said, we were playing so good. I felt like we were getting that Joey Votto for sure. And we had a lot of good moments in this run. So it sucks that people got to do this because they can't play the game normally or they can't win normally. I hope the people at MLB The Show do something about this and ban all those players that abuse the online servers because it ruins the online experience. But that's that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'm out.